Hey everyone, so here we are again in another project. Today we're gonna be installing a barn door on this wall right here, and this wall is actually framed by me. This is before. On the bottom you can see there was just a little pony wall right there, and I had to build a wall, and here's the wall already built. I'm making sure I did it right, measuring the height and the width of the opening. Believe me, I measured it several times even before I put the drywall on. So let's pick up the door now. So this is the door. As you can see, it's a huge door, and here we are trying to figure out the height of the door. So we're basically gonna try to hang this door a ½ inch from the carpet. We don't want a lot of play on the bottom, so we got to figure out where this track is gonna be. Here I measured the bottom of the wheel, and we had to add a ½ inch up, and the bolts are gonna be into the hole, so that's where we gotta be measuring from or to. We don't want to measure to the top of the track. We want to measure up to where there are some holes on the track, if that makes sense. So as you can see, this is a commentary video. I'm commenting. So right there is actually where the hole is gonna, well, where the lag bolts are gonna be installed. That third mark is the top of the track. So we gotta figure this out, because that's a really important thing. We don't want the door to be too high or too low. So here, what I'm doing right now, I'm basically showing you guys an amazing tool that I have. It's not sponsored, it's just something that I would like to show. I think this makes my job a lot easier to do when I use a laser level. This one has 360 green laser. It's battery operated, and all you gotta do is to click on that button right there, slide it to the side, and there you have your horizontal line, and there's two more vertical lines. There is a one on the front, as you can see, and there is another one on the side right there. So this tool, it just makes things a lot better to not be holding a level with one hand and trying to do things with the other hand. So that really helps me to have both of my arms, my hands free, to be working more efficiently. So all we got to do now is to hang this tool or the laser on the tripod right here, and I have it all the way up there, the pole, so I can slide it up and really try to. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna try to put this laser, the line, I'm gonna try to do it right on the top where I need the bolts to be installed. So I'm gonna slide it up and try to reach it to that mark that we just did on the wall, and there you go. Now the micro adjustments on the side right here, trying to make it good. So there you go, we got it lined up, and then my friend Oscar and I were drilling all the holes for the lag bolts where they're going. So now that we have all the holes drilled, we gotta put this spacer that goes behind the track against the wall. So that's what makes the track stay away from the wall. Otherwise the door would be hitting the wall or sliding against the wall, and we don't want that to happen. So this spacer is about, I would say, 1.5 inches. So all we got to do is to fit the bolt through it and bolt it into the wall. There we have it. So you gotta tighten it a little bit more. Yep, I think it looks pretty good. So my laser line, it's right in the center, as you can see right there, of the whole track. So I think we did a great job making that track plumb. So now let's speed things up here. We just put in the bolts one by one, making sure we put the spacer right. So we gotta also make this track to be straight. Sometimes the drywall has some bumps, so some of the bolts we have to tighten more than others. Here we are making sure the thing is secure. Now we're gonna hang the door. Since we have the track, all that we gotta do is to put the wheel on the track, and we gotta slide it back and forth a couple times to see if it's working properly, if it's touching anything on the floor. So I think we're good right there. Now there's a couple of things that we got to do. The first one is, this is where we want the door to stop right there when it opens. So on the back, on the very top, there is a piece which you can actually loosen the screw on the top, and you can bump it up into the hardware on the top of the door. And that's actually what's going to stop the door from falling off the track. So once we have that figured out, we just bring the stopper touching the hardware on the door, and we tighten it. There we go. The door is going to stop right there. Also, there is this little piece right here, this little round plastic thing. This thing moves towards the back of the door and towards the front. So if you're wondering what that is that's a security piece right there. So if you have it towards the front of the door, you can easily remove the door. So you always want to have that towards the back, because if a kid or someone, you know, try to lift it up, that's going to be locked in and it's not going to come out. So a couple more tries right here to see if it's sliding nicely. So the top is fine. Now we got to work on the bottom. There's this little it's an upside down T. There's already something like a groove in the bottom of the door, and we gotta screw that piece down to make sure the door doesn't move and hit the wall or anything like that. So we're gonna install this piece right here on this corner, because we don't want people to come and step on it. So you're gonna hide it right there, and there we go. By the way, I used some shims underneath that because the carpet's just too soft, and it would go too deep down and that wouldn't do anything on the groove. So I had to raise it up by using shims underneath that. So that's the stopper on the front of the door, and here we go. Some trying the door when everything is done. Smoothly opens and closes, so I think we're good right there. And Thank you for watching this video. This is basically quickly how you install a barn door. I don't think there's big secrets for that. So make sure you subscribe for the channel, you like it, and I will see you next time.